Hello and welcome to Azeroth Tourist. My name is Vanish and today we are having a look at the Ivory Cloud Serpent. This really nice looking cloud serpent, to be honest. And it comes from the Mogu invasions in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, is it? I can't remember what it's called actually. Oh, I got it right. Yeah, Vale of Eternal Blossom. And it happens to come up during the assaults, basically, from, I think it's from BFA. Is it from BFA? Yeah, from BFA. Now, this is a rare that requires a rare drop. So not only is it a rare spawn, but it requires a rare drop. The rare drop is the lasso, and you get it basically from killing these guys. So it's Zan-Tien Lasso, and you can get it from any of the mobs within the invasion. But it's generally the raiders here or the raiders over by the stairs that have a higher drop rate. But basically just murder everything and there's a chance of getting the lasso. And then it's an item that you've got to use. And what will happen is the Ivory Serpent will spawn. Pretty much exactly where I'm sat now. Maybe a little bit to the side. Just kind of in this area. You have to use the item before it flies off. And it will basically add it straight to your bag. So no messing around other than the on use, but it does have a cast, which you need to make sure that you have enough time to get the cast off. Now, I got this yesterday. The spawn timer on this is about 2 hours, 2 to 2.5. It was about 2 hours and 20 odd minutes from when it first spawned to when the next one came in. And this thing moves quick, and Silver Dragon for some reason doesn't pick this up. So there's a macro you can use which I've got from Wowhead, and I'll post it in the description. And it'll basically allow you to target it and start casting straight away, and it won't let you accidentally multicast. So it won't basically cancel if you keep spamming it. Now for me, I didn't get a chance to record it, but what happened is I was sat here, I was pressing the macro, and it came up on my UI as if I targeted something, but it was out of range. And I could see on the mini-map that it was like here. But for some reason it spawned in and started moving before it actually visually spawned in. So it was already kind of over here by the time I'd kind of locked onto it. When it spawned in the first time, I was actually sitting a little too high. Because on one of the things I seen where it was like, you need to be sat quite high. So I was sat too high. I had the debuff that these fuckers give you, which reduces your movement speed, and it was just basically too quick, and the debuff lasts 3 minutes. So you want to stay low to avoid the debuff, but high enough that you're avoiding the Onyx War Serpents. But basically, it flies off in a circle. I'll post a picture up now of its route, but it'll basically fly off like this, around here. And then you can stand here and try and catch it from on top of that corner. But what people used to do back in the day was wait up here. And the reason for that is it comes over the back and then over the top. Knowing this, when I missed it at the spawn, I headed straight here and I basically waited here and I caught it as it went past over the top. But it'll basically then come from here up around the top of Kunlai Summit, all the way around here, and then it kind of comes back up to here, back round, up around the lake, and then back to the spawn point, and then despawns. But like I say, it is quick, so you want to make sure you do not have the debuff. Now, the other pain in the ass thing with this is it'll only spawn during the Mogu invasion when it's on this side. So last week, the Mogu invasion was this side, over Mogasham Palace. This week, it's over this side. The week before, it was the bugs, so it was the bugs and then the bugs. So it basically, every 4 or 5 lockouts does it switch back to the lockout you need. But that's kind of the key. The key is basically to be kind of around here. When I first spotted it, I missed it because I had the debuff, but it basically, I seen the shadow of it going across there, and if you look at the size of that shadow, it's big and it's really slow. This thing was fucking wild away across the floor, and I was like, that's weird. And I thought maybe somebody flew by, so I tried targeting it. You see how my shadow is a lot smaller compared to that one? That's what it looked like. The smaller shadow. It's nowhere near as big as these guys. So it literally spawned at mount size and then it immediately just took off. But all in all, it's actually fairly easy. The only thing is you're on a time limit of when you can get it. So you need it to be on this side with these guys underneath, the Mogus. If it's got the bugs underneath, it's no good. It won't spawn. And you can, if you follow the map, actually reverse catch it. So you can basically come over to like here, but you're kind of risking it, leaving it that late. The real easy spot is try and catch it there. If you don't catch it at the spawn, just ignore this bit. Head straight over onto the top of this bit here, and then you can basically watch it come in, because that's what I did. I just basically watched it come in. I might have recorded it. If I did, I'll overlay that video of me catching it. But that's basically what I do. As it comes in over here, come over and basically spam the macro and jump on its back here. Oh, don't jump on its back. It basically, the lasso just basically drags them out, and then it'll actually stop for a second. While it's stopped, it'll let other people get it. And then it despawns for another 2 hours. So there you go. That's another nice easy mount. There are a few more mounts in this area. There's, I think there's 1, 2, 3, and then there's another one down here maybe. But we'll go through. Oh, there's over there. But we'll go through the other mounts as we kind of work on the BFA invasion mounts. But I had the lasso from current content on an alt, so I decided to use that while it was easy to get. So yeah, there you go. Hope this video has been helpful. One thing that was confusing for a lot of people is the height. I've seen people waiting right up top and getting a debuff from the big worms, or they were too low and they were getting constantly attacked by the onyx. You basically just want to be sat at the top of the tree. Just about here is fine. And it will literally spawn in and then move that way. So if you're going to be sitting like kind of preemptively looking, this is the direction you want to be looking. And it's literally going to shoot off over there and around. So hopefully this has been helpful. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll get more mount videos out for you.